Hey guys, so since I've done my last video, I've decided that I'm going to make this video public and not just a video diary. I was feeling under the weather, so I decided to put a little bit of makeup on. This is really not me. The other videos, the natural look is probably how I'll be coming to you normally. But I didn't want to look like a zombie and then tell you how great I was doing because you probably wouldn't believe me. So it's been 3.5 months since my surgery, and I've decided this video I'm going to give you guys a quick update on what's going on, and then we're going to get into the subject of some of the little complications that I've ran into. So first, I've lost 48 pounds. Makes me excited. Um, so with that said, I'm feeling way better. I mean, I am feeling so much more confident, like in like my clothes, my outfits. It's been fun buying new clothes, fun and heartbreaking because some of the outfits I had just brought, and it was those. Oh, I can't wait till I could get into those jeans, and then I went right past those jeans, so right on past them. So I'm not buying jeans. When you're in this process, I would not suggest buying jeans. Leggings are life because you can get they fit multiple sizes that you're going to be. But once you start to get the saggy crotch, let them go, sis. You're not coming back to them. They don't look good. So I had to tell me that. Do not touch those jeans unless you actually have a pair of jeans that really fit. Don't put on the other jeans that have the saggy butt because it looks a mess. And some people won't tell you. I did that. Went out, looked crazy. It's not cute. Um, but so that's been fantastic. I'm feeling sexier. I'm feeling more, more like, come on, husband. Which, because I guess it's the confidence and losing that 48 pounds. And since my surgery, there have been some complications that I've ran into. I think they're pretty normal. A lot of people might experience them. I hope you don't, but if you do, here they go. I did 2 rounds of dehydration. Once was a week after surgery. That's when I was on the liquids and I was having a hard time. I didn't want to drink. Right after surgery, I didn't want to drink anything. I thought I was doing great because I was like 10 pounds down. I go to the doctor and I shouldn't have lost that much that fast. Turns out I was just like dry. I was dehydrated. So they kept me and gave me an IV. It wasn't fun. Second round, I didn't need an IV. I just started increasing my fluids because I was further out of surgery. So I was less out the risk zone. So this is what you need to know. When you're only like a couple weeks out of surgery, especially that first week, you need to hydrate because if you do not hydrate, then your heart isn't pumping enough and you can get blood clots. So it's very dangerous. Do not do it. Drink as much water as you can. Try to get as many beverages in as you can. Sugar free. And the third thing I ran into was 1 round with malnutrition. 1 round with malnutrition is all you need. You will never, ever want to do it again. um, she is something else. And it's crazy because you think to yourself, malnutrition, you think, oh, you have to be a super skinny person to have malnutrition. Like, I'm not gonna have any malnutrition. I'm too big for malnutrition. But no, if you have had the gastric sleeve or gastric bypass, it can happen to you, and it takes about 2 weeks to recover. So I decided for some reason in my randomness, I was tired of eating meat, and I was like, you know what? I am going to I am going to switch to nuts and beans. It didn't make any sense. I can't eat enough nuts and beans to get the amount of protein we need in a day. So I went in I was deficient at that point. And then I couldn't even like walk up the steps. Like when I walked up the steps, I felt like I was going to pass out. So I called the doctor because I thought it was dehydration again. And then they went over everything I was eating and drinking, and that's what we discovered. So luckily I didn't have to go to the hospital because it is still COVID, people. If you don't have to go to the hospital, don't go to the hospital. But it is still COVID, so I just increased. I started adding like an extra shake on a day to what I was already eating in. I made it up in 2 weeks time. So that's preventable. All of these things I'm telling you are completely preventable if you drink your water, drink your protein shakes. You can prevent everything that I've gone through. Please let me be your example. Don't do it. The one thing that I hear people talk about, but like I knew it was going to happen, like it was discussed with me, my doctor talked about it with me, my sister talked about it with me, other bariatric patients have talked about it with me, but was the hair loss. I was not quite as prepared as I thought I was for the hair loss. I've lost a lot of hair, like especially around like my edges. Right now I have them gelled down real good, but they are pretty thin, and I have like a little hole right here that I have gelled over, hopefully good enough. Like I don't know if you kind of see it, like how broken off my hair is right now. And I'm gonna upload some pictures into this video so I can like really show you what hair loss after a week looks like. Not even a week, I think it was like 4 days, like how much hair came out after 4 days. So I talked to one of my friends, one of my close friends who's had brain surgery, and she's had to shave her hair, but her hair is growing back amazing. So I'm like, how did you do it? So she told me about castor oil. I don't think I have it up here. I don't have it up here, but I got some castor oil. I'll insert that picture too. And I've been rubbing my scalp with the castor oil and taking biotin, and I think it's helping some, but it's definitely making hair grow like random places. Like it's a lot of hair right now, and it's normally not. I know it's TMI, eyebrows, but you know I just need the biotin to make the hair grow right here more, and I would be happier. But I think it's maybe slowing down down some. It's make my nails grow long, so I mean it's not terrible, you know. Just get yourself some nail wax, whatever you do, shave, you'll be fine. But I think it is definitely a little bit of an emotional roller coaster because you especially working from home and working online and being on camera all day, all I see is my bald spot, which now, thank goodness, I think I did a really good job covering up for this video, but that's all I see during the day is like my bald, and I feel like no one else might be looking at them, but I literally had to look at them all day. So it is definitely an emotional thing. And if anyone else who's watching this who's just a boyfriend, a friend, or whatever, if someone is going to go through this surgery, it's best to be honest with us. Like if we ask you, do you see that we've lost hair, or you see this bald spot, and if someone tells you, no, I don't see it, I have no idea what you're talking about, it makes you feel like you're going crazy, and it's not helpful. It's more helpful if you say, yeah, I see it, but you know what, it's okay. Let's think of a way, like if you're a girlfriend, so let's think of a way we can, you know, swoosh it over or something. Or if you're the boyfriend or husband, yeah, babe, but you know what? You look beautiful. There you go. She'll love that. Just don't make her sound like she's crazy and tell her I don't see it. It drives me insane. So I had a friend over on Sunday. I asked her, I said, do you see this bald spot? And she was like, yeah, I see it. It's not it, but I see it. So I was like, thank you. I appreciate your honesty, because I sincerely appreciated that honesty coming from her, because we need to hear it sometimes. Make sure you're not crazy. Make sure you're not talking to yourself. Make sure that those times when I'm alone in the shower and I see all this hair come out my hands and I'm like really ready to cry, that it's not just me going and saying to someone else saying, it's basically saying, I see you, I understand what you're going through. So to anyone who is going through bariatric surgery now, or is post-op like me, I see you, sis. I see your hair loss. I am there with you. I understand. I know what it's like to be alone in that shower and to comb your hair and to see it come out and to want to cry. But just remember, we did this for a reason. We did this for a true life change, and it has nothing. Your hair can grow back, but our life, we get one life, and that's what we're doing. We're living our best life. So, thanks for listening, and I'll be back with another video where I will talk about the holidays and how I got through it with the sleeve. All right, bye guys.